pure, free from any coverings of karma and jnana. So, this bhakti which is completely mixed has only processes like karma, jnana and bhakti. When there's a little bit of mixture of bhakti to assist the processes, it is called guni bhuta. Little devotion is there, but predominantly it is karma and jnana. Then you have pradhani bhuta bhakti, where karma, jnana and yoga. There, bhakti is more predominant in these processes. Therefore, that bhakti is kind of like a bhakti of past, semblance of bhakti. But it's not pure yet, because there's some mixture. But then you have Kevala Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, that is completely pure. Without any coverings of karma and jnana. Slok 17. Tesham jnani nitya yukta eka bhakti vishishyate. Priyogi jnanino tyartam aham sacha mama priya. The tattva jnani, my exclusive devotee whose thoughts are always fixed on me, is the best of these because I am very dear to him and he is very dear to me. Which is the best of the four types of devotees who are eligible to perform bhakti? In answer, Sri Bhagavan speaks this sloka beginning with the word Tesham. Those jnanis who are always united with me are the best of the four. By the practice of dhyan, their thoughts are completely under control, and thus their minds remain one-pointed. Thus other three types, artha and so on, are not like this. So out of these four types of devotees who worship, types of people who come to the Lord, the jnani is the topmost. Because why? They are nitya, always eternally connected with the Lord. They are always there remembering the Lord, thinking about Him. And eka bhakti vishishyate, their devotion is one-pointed. They are not performing any austerities for name and fame and yoga, this and that. No other processes. They are doing bhakti only for the purpose of either they are attracted to the impersonal feature of the Lord, they desire to merge into the Lord, or they are in the mood of shanta bhakti, where they are constantly remembering the past and the personal features of the Lord. Two types of jnani. One is an impersonalist and one is the jnani bhakta, who is in shantarati. He's always remembering and thinking and praying to the Lord. Therefore the jnanis, they have eka bhakti, one-pointed devotion. And therefore nitya yukta, they are eternally connected. And therefore Krishna said, aham sacha mama priya. They are mama priya, my near and dear. But the other three types, artha and so on, are not like this. They are not one-pointed. Arjuna then asked, do all jnanis worship you out of fear that they may fail in their endeavor to attain jnana? In response, Bhagavan says, eka bhakti. Eka means prominent. This means those jnanis in whom bhakti is prominent, pradhani bhuta, perform bhajan to me. Unlike other jnanis in whom jnana is prominent. Those who are attached only to bhakti are bhakti eka. They are jnanis in name only. These jnanis, if they have bhakti to the Lord, they are one-pointed. But other jnanis who are impersonalists, the bhakti is very limited. But still, they are also one-pointed to Brahman. But it's not real bhakti because they deny the personal feature of the Lord. So a real jnani is someone who has knowledge of the Lord's personal feature. He is a true jnani. Then his jnana is complete. He has complete knowledge. Whereas the Brahmavadi is having complete knowledge. Why? They only see the whole coming from the toenails of the Lord. They are unable to realize Paramatma and Bhagavan's sweet form. In this way, in my beautiful form of Shama Sundar, I am very dear to the Jnanis. In the states of both sadhana and sadhya, they are unable to give up their attachment to this form. It is because of the principle of surrender, as described in Gita 4:11, Ye tam mam prapadyante tam sitaiva vajamyaham mama anuvardante manusya partha salvasaha. That they also are very dear to me. Actually no, 4:11 is a different word. This is 4:11 must be this verse. Daivi hesha gunamai mama mayata. So yeah, that is yeah, tamam padante. You know to surrender to me. Yeah, tamam padante taiva bhajamiham. They follow all my paths. Everyone is following my path in all respects. Okay, in the process of surrender is described in 34. Prakashika Vritti. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur quotes Krishna as saying, when they have become free from impurities, the Artha, Yigyasu and Artha, Arthi and Jnani have become devotedly surrendered to me and become my Bhaktas. Among them, the Jnanis attain Shuddha Jnana, having given up the impurity of Jnana, which is the desire for salvation. They then become endowed with Bhakti Yoga and attain superiority over the other three types of devotees. This means that although the process of karma cleanses the jivas of all impurities, the sarupa of the jiva, which is conscious by nature, is not realized by the practice of karma, to the same extent that it is realized by the cultivation of Jnana Yoga. Ultimately, by associating submissively with Bhaktas, everyone realizes his own sarupa. During the sadhana stage, only Jnani Bhaktas, who are Eka Bhakti Vishishyate, specifically endowed with one-pointed pure devotion, are superior to the other three types of eligible persons described above. They are my unalloyed servants. Thus I am very dear to them and they are also very dear to me. Shukadeva Goswami is an example of this. Previously he was a Brahma Jnani, but in the association of Shri Vyasadeva he realized Bhagavat Jnana, Prema Bhakti. During the sadhana stage, the service of Krishna of those bhaktas who have attained pure knowledge, Shuddha Jnana, is also supremely pure without the slightest scent of materialism. So Bhagavat Jnana, this is the true object of knowledge. If knowledge doesn't lead you to loving devotional service to the Lord, then what is the use of that knowledge? It is a burden. Therefore this Shuddha Jnana means knowledge of one's own Swarupa and Bhagavan, and one's relationship. Sambandha Jnana. Shloka 18. Udhara sarva evaite jnanitva atma me matam astita sahi yukta atma mam evanuttamam gatim. Though these are all certainly great souls, I consider the Jnani to be as dear to me as my own self. Since his thoughts dwell always in me, he takes determined shelter of me as his supreme destination. So the Jnani here we should remember is referring to Jnani Bhaktas like Prahlad Maharaj, Krishna Pitamaha, Yamaraj, Kapil Muni, Janak Maharaj, Shukadeva Goswami, Sadashiv, Baliraj. 10 Mahajans, these are all Jnani Bhaktas. They all serve Bhagavan in the mood of Santaras. These are the Jnanis that we described here that are very dear. Krishna said they are dear as my own self. Because they have this Santarati, this Santa Prem. Prem is in their heart. But it's in the mood of this Santarati. And though they don't actually actively perform service, but they constantly remember and pray, think about the Lord in this way. They don't serve like Hanuman, always from one service to the next. The Santarati is always content through their prayer and remembrance. Buddha gives the example like Prahlad Maharaj, do not fan the Shikha there, they do not bring water and offer bhoga to the Shikha. But in some places it is described, some Puranas, some semblance of Dasya is also shown in Prahlad Maharaj. He is worshipping, but generally, Santa the Bhaktas, they contemplate and meditate on the Lord. They are happy in this mood. Bhagavanava. Does that mean that the other three types of persons, the Artha and so on, are not dear to you? In response, Bhagavan says, no, that is not so. And speaks this shloka beginning with Udharaha. So if they are very dear to you, the Jnani, then what about the other three? They are not dear. Bhagavan says, no, it's not like that. Whoever performs my bhajan with a desire to receive something from me, and who accepts that benediction when I award it to him, is dear to me. So whoever approaches me, regardless of what their motives, I consider them dear to me because they are taking my shelter. Therefore Bhagavan reciprocates with them, fulfills their desire. I bestow the benedictions to them, I fulfill their desire. They have taken shelter of me. Therefore Bhagavan is known as Bhakta. Why did? If by the devotees taking shelter of the Lord, then Bhagavan becomes famous as Bhakta. Therefore he considers whoever approaches him, regardless of their desire, they are dear to him. But approaching means in these four moods. Not that if the asuras are approaching Krishna, they are not dear to Krishna. They have a particular bhav, a mood to hurt Krishna. But those who have some sincere desire, they are taking shelter of the Lord. They either are distressed, or they desire wealth, or they desire the inquisitive, or they have knowledge.
What level would you say you're approaching the Lord? Even at a neophyte stage? I mean, approaching it, when you're saying what he's, that devotee dear to him, and he's approaching, but what level would that status be at a high level?
Anyone who performs my bhajan with a desire to receive something from me.
No, what bhajan is high level?
So, here, if someone is doing with a person's desire, it doesn't have to be very high level. You will look at, like the example was given, Giridhari elephant. His foot was being shoot by the crocodile. He wanted to save his life, then he called out. And Dhruva Maharaj, one of the kingdom greater than his great grandfather, he was doing bhajan with that material desire. He's considered dear. And Yigyasu, Sonagari rishis, they inquisitive, they studying the scriptures, therefore they surrender unto the Lord, and then the Jnani. So, in the neophyte stage, even we perform bhajan, but there may be some personal ambitions and desires still mixed in our bhajan. But Bhagavan does not look at our post. Rather, he sees that the good, that you are surrendering unto him, you are approaching him, you are coming to him. Therefore, the Bhagavan considers you as his own. You are dear to him. Some people they go to the demigods to fulfill their desires. They have no connection with Bhagavan. They are very far away from Bhagavan. But those who approach with their desires, Bhagavan still accepts, you have come to me, anyhow you have come to me. And he gives benediction. But the devotees, they never want to approach Bhagavan with his personal desires. Because that will be an obstacle to the manifestation of prema. Prema is completely nisvartha, free from any kind of selfishness. And devotees only desire one thing, that is prema seva. Service that is based on this selfless love. If there's no selflessness there's no selfless love, the Vaishnava, they never accept that. That is not even considered a real, and that kind of devotion is not real devotion, according to Sanatana Goswami. For Sanatana Goswami, he is describing the levels of devotees. He never described Dhruva Maharaj. He jumped over Dhruva Maharaj. Started from Prahlad Maharaj. Why Dhruva had this desire? Artha Arti. He had a desire for wealth. He had this Anyavilasi, Sakam. Therefore his bhakti is not pure. But Prahlad Maharaj, he is a pure Jnani Bhakti, pure devotion unto the Lord. Therefore, he has been accepted by Sanatana Goswami. This is where we can start. This Shanta Prema is pure. No selfishness there. Only pure dedication unto the Lord. This is what Vaishnava, we can start from here. It is like, you can understand even the Vaishnavas, they hear. So many different people come to him with so many different desires, but the Vaishnavas give time and mercy to all. If someone is inimical, then they might neglect. But if they are innocent, then he gives mercy. Regardless of what their desire may be, he gives time to them, energy, speaks to them. Like last night, why is the Vaishnava not giving class? So many people came, Kanpur, here and there, and the Vaishnava sitting with them and giving time. They are coming with what desire? who knows how many unlimited material desires in their heart. But because they're approaching the Vaishnavas, they're coming to them with their desires, their moods. Then the Vaishnavas are helping. So regardless of what your mood is, if you approach Bhagavan, Bhagavan will reciprocate with you according to your mood. But Vaishnavas are never satisfied with anything else but Prema Bhakti. Krishna Prem Prayojan. Till we receive this pure Prem, Vaishnavas are never satisfied. And they will not accept anything else in return. Till this Prema Bhakti is received. Krishna told the gopis, Napadaham nirabhadya samyujam. Saru kripti vibudasi aviva, mahabhadam durjadagya kinkala, sampratsayata pratiyati sadhana. I mean, that is unto you. And I have dignified a lifespan as long as Dhamma, I will not repay you. Therefore, let your good deed, let your bhakti, your devotion itself be the reward. Bhagavan knows that if he offers the gopis any benediction, take a benediction, he tries to reciprocate with their love. The gopis will only ask the benediction for more service, and Krishna will become more indebted than before. So it's a conundrum. He's stuck. He wants to repay, he has to repay. But if he tries to offer anything, then the gopis will simply ask for more service, which will make him more indebted. Therefore, he's saying, your bhakti is so glorious in itself that there is no comparison. It is itself the reward. The bhakti, this bhakti that you are doing itself is the ultimate goal of all goals. To be able to have this kind of selfless love is the perfection of existence. So Vaishnava, we only want one thing. We want that kind of prem. Vrindavan, this Raja Bhagavan Prajaya Tanyas Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kaj Upasana Braja Baru Balaganaya Karta. The Upasana, the worship shown by the Braj Devi, this is our ultimate goal. And here, he's saying that having had their desires fulfilled by me, they gave me the quality of being Bhakta Vatsala, affectionate to my Bhakta. So he is mentioning this point. By Krishna giving benedictions, he becomes famous as Bhakta Vatsala. Bhagavan, he likes to be very Vatsalya, very affectionate to his devotees. However, Jnani to Atmaiva refers to the Jnani who is my own self and extremely dear to me. Because while performing my bhajan, he does not accept anything in return from me, such as Svarga or Moksha. As a result, I always remain under his control. He is like my own self. This is my opinion. Because he knows only me, Shyama Sundar, as the highest destination, he remains free from anxiety. And he is determined to attain me. He does not take shelter of my Nirvijaya Swarup Brahma Nirvana. Because he is, even though he has Shantarati towards the personal feature of the Lord, he never takes shelter of Nirvishit Brahma. Brahma Nirvana, never. It's worse than hell. He will not accept this. Why worse than hell? Because you go to Brahma Nirvana, you go to the Brahma Sayuja, Brahma Jyoti, you are there forever. Go to hell, you are there for how many? 100,000 years, 1 million years, whatever. Then you come out, and again you can engage in service. But Brahma Sayuja, there is no return. Very difficult, very, very rare. Therefore, it's described to be like a mustard seed being fried in oil. Once it's fried, you cannot plant it and pop it. The savability of the jiva is destroyed there. I am Bhakta Vatsala Bhagavan, and I consider such a Jnani who is endowed with Nishkam, Giridhari, with the Bhakti, to be my very self. But one who is endowed with Analoya Kevala Bhakti is even more dear than my own self. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, O Uddhav, as a Bhakti you are so dear to me, not even my own son Brahma or Shankar, Sankarshan, Lakshmi Devi, or my own Srupa are as dear to me as you are. Moreover, Srimad Bhagavatam 9 chapter says, without the association of my Bhakti sadhus, I cannot desire even the bliss of my own Srupa. Even Bhagavan Vishnu told Durvasa Rishi, after he was being chased by the Sudarshan Chakra, Aham hi bhakta paradi no hiya satanta evadija. He says, oh Brahman, oh Durvasa, I am not independent, I am also adhin. Aham Bhakta Paradino. I'm adina of my Bhakta. I'm subordinate to my Bhakta. He is Swatantra Ivadita. I am not Swatantra, I am not independent. It says Bhagavan, he offers himself to his dear devotees. Why? Because they have prem in their heart, because Bhagavan becomes controlled by that prem. He wants to relish that prem. Therefore he don't have Rasik Shekha. Connoisseur of all devotional mellows. Each devotee has some mood in their heart, specifically unique to that devotee, and Bhagavan wants to relish those moods. Srimad Bhagavad 10th canto says, Atma Rama also enjoys. This means that all the Yogeshwara, the Lord of all lords and yogis, Sri Krishna is Atma Rama, who delights within himself. Atma Ram, Atma Kam. Atma Ram means in his own Atma he is Ramati. He is always blissfully engaged, enjoying within his own self. And Atma Kam means all his calm, all his desires are fulfilled. So, that Krishna who is Atma Ram, who delights within himself, receives greater pleasure from the service of the gopis than even his own self. And Bhagavan is complete, but yet the gopis give him more happiness than he even contains within himself. Even Bhagavan is the embodiment of all bliss. It is said that we say this word, Naham Vipranasa Narapati, Napi Vaishana Sudro, Naham Varninasa Grihavatir, No Vanaskoyatirva, Kintu Prajan Nikila Paramananda Purnamrita up there. It's a Purna up there, complete ocean of what? Paramananda, topmost bliss. Bhagavan his Sarup is made of bliss, Sachidananda. The highest bliss, the highest happiness, Bhagavan has everything. Nothing that he doesn't have. But yet, the prem of the gopis makes Krishna hanker, restless. He desires, he needs to hanker for that. And he receives more pleasure than in association with the gopis and relishing their love than he will receive from his own self. So Bhagavan is receiving more happiness outside of himself than that he is not complete. Now he is complete, but the gopis' love is most complete. It is complete, more complete, and most complete. Bhagavan himself is arranged in this way. And then Bhagavan himself, then by reciprocating the gopis, then he offers that kind of love back in return. And then Krishna, he tries to reciprocate with the gopis, especially Radhika, but then he is unable to. And unable to reciprocate, then he comes to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, somehow or other trying to repay him. And then by coming as Mahaprabhu and by relishing Radharani's mood and distributing this Manjari Bhav Seva, then Krishna is able to reciprocate. Then he is considered that I have repaid my debt in some way. Therefore, to be able to practice, to be able to receive that which Mahaprabhu comes to give, you are helping Krishna repay his debt to the gopis. Krishna is only complete when he distributes this Manjari Bhav to all the fallen jivas of Bhakti. When he distributes his love and spreads the glory of the gopis, then Bhagavan becomes complete. Then he is reciprocating with Radhika and the gopis. Until then, he is not able to fully reciprocate. So the nature is the nature of prem. It's so unique that it makes the impossible possible. He is Atma, but that prema bhakti is able to control Bhagavan. Like we said, we cannot limit Bhagavan in any way. We cannot say no to Bhagavan. This conundrum is, can God create a stone so big he cannot lift? We say yes, he can. So can Bhagavan then, even though he is complete, can there be something that attracts Bhagavan? Yes, that is prema. Bhagavan is created. He has created this prema bhakti is coming from him actually. Radhika comes from Krishna, Radhika is the manifestation of his Lali Shakti, his prema. So even though everything is in Bhagavan, but everything has their own distinctive forms. And in those distinctive forms, Bhagavan is Leela Dhari, he is Rasa Shekhar, Rasik Shekhar, he is relishing his rasa. So therefore he is Advaya. There is nothing that is separate from Bhagavan, but yet simultaneously everything exists in separate. Therefore, Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. Simultaneously, duality and non-duality. Everything is in within Bhagavan. He is Eka Ras. All Ras, everything is equally equal. Yet he is Bahu Ras, Anek Ras. That Ras is divided into many. Bahu Shyam. This is the Lord's desire. He is desired like this. He wants to relish this blend. Therefore he is taking these routes. Therefore Swarup Damodar Goswami said that Radha Krishna Pranaya Vishnuting Lalini Shakti Asma Ekatmana Bhuvipura Deha Vedam Kadoto Chaitanya Akyam Prabhata Adana Tattva and Chaikyam Aknam Radha Bhava Juti Subalitam Naumi Krishna Shalokam. Said that Radha Krishna Pranaya Vishnuting Lalini Shakti Asma. For the purpose, due to Pranaya Vikar, Radha Krishna, the Supreme Absolute Truth, has manifested in two forms. That one Supreme Absolute Truth has manifested in two forms is Radha and Krishna. And they are experiencing Pranaya Vikar, transformations of love, Pranaya, Prem. But now again those two forms are united as one. Ekatna Puvipura Deha Vedam Kadoto. Sri Chaitanya Prakata Adna Tattva Chaikyama. They have manifested now as Sachinanda Gaurahari. Radha Bhava Juti Suvarita Nava Krishna. Krishna himself was taking the complexion and mood of Srimati Radha. So this is the beauty and mysteries of Bhagavan's Leela, the pastime. Even though he is one absolute truth, but yet he is simultaneously also many. And therefore he is relishing in association with Parikas, Prema. Therefore without Bhagavan Naam, Roop, Gun, Leela, Parikar, Prem, Bhagavan is not complete. Therefore Bhagavan, Gurudev said Krishna is Nirvishesha Brahma without Radhika. He is not complete. Because here Bhagavan himself, he is one but he has divided himself in these forms. Therefore only when you take Bhagavan in context of all these things, ingredients, then he is complete. Well, if you give like an ordinary example, you have a motor, and you take it apart. All the different parts are there. It is only considered a working motor if all the parts are there. You remove one part and it's not complete, it will not function. Only when, and the proof is that when you put it together, put all the parts together, the motor works. If you just remove certain parts, you only need to keep the armature, the part that spins, with the coils around it, and this is the axis of the motor. This is Shaktiman. But all the other parts that are related to it, if you don't accept that, how will it work quite well? It's Nirvishesha Brahma, it has no identity, it's just a piece. But the motor has some identity when it's all combined together. So when Krishna is combined with his Shakti, his Parikar, his Dham, Naam, Roop, Gun, Leela, Parikar, Parashat, everything, then he is completely Advaya Gyan Paratata. He is a supreme, non-dual absolute truth. As separate, he remove his Shakti, is removed, this, that, and he is Nirvishesha. He is devoid of any identity. So, therefore Bhagavan, even though he is Atmaram, he receives greater pleasure from the service of the devotees. He does mercifully enjoys and performs pastimes with them. Prakashita Vritti. Paramagurudev has given an example to He said that in one furlong, no, it's in 1 mile there are 8 furlongs. The time it's what do you call it, unit for that. Nowadays they don't use this, but in previous old times they used this for a furlong. And 1 mile consists of 8 furlongs. That mile is only completed a mile when you cross the 8 furlongs. You have 7 furlongs, it is not complete mile. Similarly, only when the Naam, Roop, Gun, Leela, Parikar, person, all of that is included, then it is Bhagavan is complete. Paramguru has given example, and he gave another example also. What was the example? Again, now he gave one more example also. To just help understand how, it's considered, how we can understand this concept of Advaya Gyan Paratattva. So, it's like if you have 100 rupees, when you have 100 rupees, then it's 100. You remove 2, 3, then it's never completed. Within that 100, the wall should be the 100. Each rupee should be 100. 100 rupees. The denomination is rupee. You start from 1. So within 100, there must be 100. Without 100, then it's not complete. So like that, Bhagavan Advaita Parachattva, he is complete only when he is in the association of these Brajvasis. Because Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur quotes Krishna as saying, when the above described 4 classes of devotees accept Kevala Bhakti, I think that was the example that's the example he gave. The second example was that in 100 rupees, there will be 100 rupees. That's the example he gave. So, if you read Padma's biography, he describes that way. When the above described 4 classes of devotees accept Kevala Bhakti, they become supremely great. However, the Jnani Bhaktas are situated in me because they have more nishtha than others to realize me. The Supreme Conscious Entity, who are their highest destination. They are very dear to me and are able to control me completely. So these Jnanis, they have 2 ingredients. These Shanta Bhaktas have 2 ingredients. One is that Krishnaika Nishtha and Asatyag. Asatyag, Krishnaika Nishtha. Krishnaika Nishtha, they have firm Nishtha in Parabrahma, in Krishna. That is, they are fixed in realization of the Supreme Lord, and therefore they have firm faith in this for Him. And Asatyag means they are completely detached from everything mundane. These are 2 qualities of Shanta Bhakta, Shanta Prem. These 2 qualities must be there, and within it gradually increases. Dasya Prem comes, then we add the quality of Mamata. And when Sabya Prem comes, then we add the quality also of Vishrampada, familiarity, very intimacy. Then when we come to Vatsali, we add the qualities of Palan Poshan and Dharana Bhatsana. Palan Poshan means to maintain, I have to maintain Krishna, and Dharana Bhatsana means I also have to chastise him. And then when we come to Madhurya Rati, the highest mood, then we add the quality also of Sarvanga Sevana, completely serving with all of one's limbs and senses. So, this is the gradation of Shanta Prem to Madhurya Prem. So these Jnani Bhaktas, they have Nishtha, Krishnaika Nishtha, therefore they are very dear to me, Krishna said. And are able to control me completely. People perform bhajan to Bhagavan Shri Krishna as a result of Sukriti, accumulated in their previous lives. Those who are averse to Krishna remain non-devotees, engaged in the worship of various devas and deities. So those who actually are averse to Bhagavan, then they worship the demigods. They have no faith in Bhagavan. They want to be independent, therefore they worship all these demigods. Therefore, those who perform Krishna's bhajan are endowed with great intelligence, whether they have material desires, sakam, or are free from them, nishkam. So even though they may have material desires, but they are intelligent, why are they approaching Bhagavan for their desires? They're not going here and there. They know Bhagavan is Bhagavan, He's God. I'll go to Him, not go to anyone else. This is also expressed in Bhagavatam. Akama sarva kamo va moksha kamo udharati tibrena bhakti yogana yajata purusham param. In his Sarartha Darshini commentary on the sloka, Sri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur explains the word udharati to mean of pure and great intelligence, Sukriti. Here means performance of Bhagavan's bhajan is a symptom of pure and great intelligence, whether one has material desires or is free from them. The absence of such worship is a symptom of impure and lowly intelligence. So akama, you have no desire. Or sarva kama, you have all desires. Moksha kama udharati. You have desire for liberation. What? But still udharati, that person has udharati. He is very supremely intelligent. Tibrena bhakti yogana. Actually, very soon he'll become completely absorbed and immersed in bhakti yoga. And even if he has material desires, like Dhruva Maharaj, what will happen? Swami Kritatasmi Varam Nayachat Pachi Vichinnan Api Divya Ratna. He said, what? Sthana Avilashi Tapasositoham Kam Praptavan Devendra Munindra Guhyam Pachi Vichinnan Api Divya Ratna Swami Kritatasmi Varam Nayachat. I was looking for glass, but I found the diamond, the jewel. Therefore, my Lord, I do not desire anything else anymore. Now that I have attained you, I am fully satisfied. You, who is difficult to achieve, even for great demigods. In this way, ultimately by doing bhakti, then your heart will become purified. What to speak of the devotees who are free from material desire? Even those devotees who have material desire attain service to Bhagavan in his abode. By his mercy or by the mercy of his Bhakta, when they have enjoyed their desired objective. Therefore they possess pure and great indulgence. And ultimately, how long will you enjoy for? Separately from the Lord? How long will you enjoy? You will enjoy it for some time, and after some time you realize there is no happiness in this enjoyment. And you will give it up. And you must engage in Bhakti. Because Bhakti is such a powerful, such a pure force. It attracts the heart of all devas. It attracts Bhagavan even, what to speak of us. It is so powerful. Don't underestimate Bhakti. Bhakti is supremely powerful to change the heart of the jiva. Very quickly to purify the jiva. So even though one does Bhakti with the wrong intention, it's hard to become purified very quickly. Once they asked Prabhupada, Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, why you open this temple? What is the purpose of opening this temple? You see all many young boys are coming, they stay only 50 days, then they go. What is the purpose of this month? Why are you ruining their lives? The Prabhupada said even if they stay one day in the temple, they receive incalculable benefit. He told one pastime. There was a thief who was stealing in a kingdom. And he came to the palace of the king. And he was stealing from the gold and so many things from the palace. Then he came to outside the king's room and he heard the king and the queen speaking. The queen was confiding with the king. Oh, our daughter is in a marriageable age. Why aren't you arranging marriage? Please arrange marriage as soon as possible. He said, well, I have tried but I have not been successful. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Somehow now you arrange the marriage. Tomorrow I want you arrange tomorrow. Somehow. Find anybody. Someone will see you. He said, okay. Tomorrow I'll go to the hills. Why sadhus do tapasya bhajan in the hills? The first sadhu I meet there, I'll offer the hand in marriage of my daughter and half my kingdom. Thinking at least if a sadhu marries my daughter, at least that he will be a good husband. There is no risk. Sadhus are very saintly, all good qualities. And I'll offer half my kingdom, then they will have no problem for maintenance. So the people hearing outside is, oh, and he's very intelligent, he went there in the hills and dressed up like sadhu. Tilak, everything, sitting on the path, entrance of the pathway to the hills. The king came there and he saw this thief who was disguised as sadhu fell at his feet. Oh sadhu, sadhu, please help me, please help me. I need your mercy. He said, yes, how can I help you? You are the king. I'll definitely do anything you say. Oh, you are wanting to marry my daughter. Said, how is it possible? I am a sadhu, I cannot do these things. No, this is please service to the kingdom, service to God, service to you please accept. Begging you, I'll give you half my kingdom. Then they said, okay, this is service to the kingdom, this is service to God, service to the kingdom. And reluctantly I'll accept your offer. He made like this. Reluctantly he accepted. And then he was brought back to the kingdom, he was bathed and put nice cloth and the marriage was arranged, everything. Then the night before the night before the marriage, next day was supposed to be marriage, and then the sadhu thought, the thief thought, this is amazing. I only dressed up like a sadhu, now I received half the kingdom. And the thought came to him, what would I get if I actually become a sadhu? And he thought, oh, this is temporary, this is all. Just by pretending to be a sadhu, I changed the kingdom. What would happen if I really become sadhu? And he became detached, and he left everything, he went to the forest and his bhajan. And he had thanked Bhagavan. So people will come to the Prabhupada, saying people will come to the temple with many different kinds of desires. After performing bhajan, even with many different desires, and they'll realize what the true glories of Bhakti, and they'll give up everything and they'll begin with Bhakti sincerely. This is the purpose of the temple. One. So here, therefore they possess pure and great indulgence. Such people who do my bhajan, regardless of their desires, they are actually pure and they are great, and they are very dear to me. Gaur Brahmananda Hare Hare Hariva Jai Guru Pada Padma Ki Jai Guru Parampara Ki Jai Satchinandan Gaur Hare Ki Jai Saparshada Gaur Hare Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Harinath Sankirtan Ki Jai Sankirtan Kari Bhakti Minna Ki Jai Ananda Vadi Vaishnav Minna Ki Jai Jai Gaur Brahmananda Hare Hare Hariva.